Lesson 6, welcome back to the Oboe Dojo. Now we're going to talk about putting your instrument away, instrument care after you're done practicing, how to disassemble your oboe. First and foremost, make sure that we start by putting away our reed. Our reed is the most important part of the oboe, the most fragile part of the oboe, right? So take good care of your reed first. If you take care of your reeds, your reed will take care of you. Next, it's time to swab out our oboe. So, as referenced in our supplies video, you need to make sure that you have a cloth that is silk, that has 2 pieces of string. One that has a weight on it, as you can see here. The other string we call the tail. Now this is very important that it has this just in case the cloth should get stuck inside of your oboe. You want to make sure that you have something that you can grab on the other side if you should have to come out of the oboe so that you don't damage the oboe. So, the weight goes into the bell. So you hold your oboe actually upside down. Drop the weight down into the bell, and it should easily come out the other end, and then we just pull that through, and you can do that a couple of times. This wicks away all of the moisture, all of the condensation that you have in your oboe. Same goes with other woodwind instruments. Excellent. Now another tip for playing oboe, a little bit of preventative maintenance. You can also get water inside of these octave keys, which we'll talk about later. And that's a little bit trickier to get out. So to prevent that from happening, you want to, as much as you can, have your oboe stay vertical. So if this means getting yourself an oboe stand that you can rest it on while you're not playing, that's great. Or just get comfortable with just when you're not playing, holding your oboe kind of in its ready, nice and vertical position. Now it's time to take apart the oboe. So we're going to go basically in reverse order that we assembled it in, starting with our upper joint, and same rules apply. Make sure that when we're gripping down, that we're holding it, that we're pressing down on the keys, and just gently shimmy that apart. Put your case on your lap and find the oboe kind of fits into your case like a puzzle piece. So you want to find its puzzle piece as it sits in the case. If it doesn't fit, if it's wiggling, or it may seem obvious to you, but you would be surprised. If it doesn't fit, try it in a different place. So then we'll disassemble the bell from the lower joint. Grip the lower joint with your right hand. And again, if it has a bridge key, press down that bridge key so it releases nice and cleanly. Going back to putting the parts, the 2 joints in your case, the upper joint and the lower joint, obviously it's pretty easy to tell where the bell goes. So yeah, just take a little extra care in making sure that the upper joint and the lower joint are in the proper spots. As you can see, the upper joint, the part where the cork goes, is quite a bit thinner, and you'll see that when you look at your case. When you look at where those cork are, one is just a little bit smaller than the other one. It fits like a puzzle. Just make sure you don't put it in backwards or that parts are sticking out. As you can see, the parts are in, nice and snug. Time to close your case. Make sure that it latches. And we're ready to go on to the next lesson.